Hello everybody. Today I want to take a look at this 2014 Volvo XC60 that's owned by a coworker of mine, and I'm helping her put some air in tires, and she did ask me not to get her license plates in the shot, so I'm going to try to kind of shoot it from an angle and from the interior. But this is a rare opportunity where I have a chance to look at a Volvo. I got the key, and it's interesting because the key itself is this little thing right up here. So I get the lock and unlock, I get the trunk, hazard. I guess this is probably to flash the lights or maybe turn on the lights. This I button, no idea what it does, and I asked her, she doesn't know either. And we got a train. Awesome. Can the audio in this video get any worse? All right, yeah, so I'm gonna try and press it. The car's running right now. The air compressor is on the other side. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, if I can review this car and take a look. All right, there we go. Hopefully the license plate is right out of the view. I guess from the exterior perspective, it's a pretty attractive car. Not really big on Volvo in general, but you know, they're all right. I've checked out a few Volvos. I've been to a Volvo dealership. Oh, look at this, they got Volvo on the brake calipers. That's interesting. All right. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, look how clean it is on the other side, on the side that's actually covered versus not. So yeah, look, it's 2014. She got it used. Look, tires are nice. I don't know if that's the tires that she got them with. It's got one of these smart key things for being 2014. You know, it's pretty advanced, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna be looking on the inside. You know, the outside looks kind of nice, but the inside is interesting. But before we do this, so they all got to be at 35. So this car requires all the same pressure, thankfully. All right, so there you go, 27. So there you go, 35. Yep. All right, there we go. All right, let's look in the back. So in the back, yeah, so it's got leather. So keep in mind, I don't know much about these cars, so I don't really know what's standard and what's optional. But yeah, look at this. I like this. Is real metal. This is cold to the touch. I don't know, aluminum, I'm guessing. It's got some leather stitching. Not bad. Look, all nice. No rust or anything. Granted, I'm filming this winter, and by the time you guys see this, you're probably going to be in the summer. Oh, wow. Look at this. Speak of a good cup holder design. Look at that. These things are not going to get jammed up, and you got a good grip. Wow. And then this, wow. This is really amazing. Now, I don't know what that does. Oh, that's probably to release the headrest. So it does have the 3 headrests for 3. I got a little floor hump. I like how she got this WeatherTech floor liner. Very nice. 12 volt here. I don't know, does this open? Nope. Oh, this is probably the hinge. Oh, it's very clean. I'm not gonna go in the trunk, but it looks like, you know, it looks like decent size right there underneath the cover. Being in Chicago, you know, yeah, we got to keep our stuff locked up. And then it looks like there's some sort of a hook attachment. Maybe it's for that back cover right there. No, I mean, nice. Tan color. Not my favorite, but, you know, says a guy who has a tan color interior town car. All right, let's look inside. All right, so let's see if I can kind of isolate myself without breaking the wire. All right, so yeah, so this is kind of, we started talking, and she said, oh, you know, I gotta go check it out. So I said, hey, let me check it out for you. It gives me an opportunity to review the car. I'm not gonna drive it. We had so much snow. If you can see, there's snow everywhere. I'm going to show you towards the end of the video how much snow and how hard it is to find parking in Chicago. Even though we have this parking lot, but you know, we only have one spot, so we have to park over there on the street, which I'll show you. All right, so up front you got the same metal, kind of cold to the touch trim here, very nice. No wood in this one at all. But what do you got? You got power windows, mirrors. I love these old style controls. I remember them in a bunch of Volvos. Here you go. You got the lock and unlock. Got fog lights. Got the lights. Got a weird blank switch here. Okay. Dimmer. Parking brake. Okay. Yeah, so this material right here, it's texture, but it's kind of weird. It's soft but not soft. Cheap looking but kind of weird. Yeah. So anyway, oh, look at that. Bam. No tire pressure light. So probably that's the tire that triggered it. All right, I'm gonna check. Well, might as well check all the other two. All right. Yeah, I think all 4 tires probably went down from it being so freaking cold. So anyway, let's look at this gauge pod. It's pretty nice. I like how it says belts and doors with a little information. But you know, what's more interesting is that it's the same little eye that's on this key. So what if I press it? Okay. That just lit up. Weird. Okay, moving on. All right, so what do we have? We have the fuel on the left, miles per gallon in the red with a line, so it's 36 degrees, but that's nothing. In the morning was about 15 degrees colder than that. Nice big tachometer. I like that. You know, for a family kind of a. This is what kind of car is this? XC60 T6 all-wheel drive Volvo. All right, so I hope you like how I did that without showing the license plate. Okay, so maybe because it is kind of a higher up in the food chain, maybe this is like the sporty kind. Once again, I'll have to do some digging around. Don't really know enough about these things. If this is like the top of the line or mid-range or entry level, don't know. But yeah, I like how they emphasize the digital tachometer with the needle kind of floating. All right, so I like how it says belts and doors. Okay. Belts and doors, like bells and whistles. And then you have the power thing on the right. And then you have miles per hour, the time, miles per gallon, temperature, and then you have your PRND. Okay, yeah, I like this cluster right up here. I wonder, you know, there's an OK button right here. If I click OK, is it going to go away? Oh, all right, there you go. So that info button, this OK, kind of confirms it. And then you have some sort of a weird twisty thing here. Oh, I like that. Okay, so there you go. So I got to remember where it was before. So you twist it, and here you go. So it gives you your miles per gallon, GPH, gallons per hour. Oh, the range, kilometers, and then it goes away. Okay. So I think that's how it was. All right, so it's a nice little trick right up here. And then you have your little reset, whoops. See, I can't do that. There you go. Got a reset button right there. Okay. Steering wheel is good. No, once again, no wood in this one. You got some plus and minus. I don't know what that does. Turn cruise. Okay, cruise. So you can set your cruise right there. Maybe not. All right. Volume. Oh, okay. So this is probably for the cruise control plus and minus, and then this is your volume. You see, I'm a total newbie. Oh, and then you have these nice rubberized paddle shifters. That's rubberized on one side, and actually, I think they are metal. Yeah, they're a little colder. Really, really giant windshield wiper. And I think these are actually rain sensing wipers because there's a little button right there. Yep, I think so. So there is that. All right, you got your home link here. It's interesting that this is not padded right up here. This is all hard plastic, but you know, it does what it does. And then you got a giant sunroof. Wow. So that's nice. That kind of reminds me of the Subaru Forester, although only the first portion Oh, wow, we got a nice big smokestack there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to open it because chances are it's all frozen. All right, let me pop back out for the last tire, and I'll come right back here. All right, so right up here, so you have the screen, which I think should be... Oh, okay, so searching. All right, so it's looking for our phone. So let's not do that. All right, so let's cancel with an exit. Oh, okay. All right, connection canceled. All right. So, all right, so we're not going to mess with that. All right. First of all, it's interesting how it has the start-stop, and then it has the little slot right here to put this key. So that's interesting. So this is probably if the battery's dead inside there. And you do have the metal piece that kind of comes out. So this is a place for you to start it. It's interesting how they really emphasize the CD player right up here, like really big. They don't have any buttons here, but this whole thing is all nice and silvery. So I do like the silver. I do wish they had some wood in here, but you know, no luck there. So yeah, so this is interesting. Right up here, radio, media, telephone, my car. I don't know what it tells you. Okay, so trip statistics, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. What am I going to do? My XC60. Okay, so it has some stuff that you could select. I love the picture. All right, but we're going to be exiting that. We're not going to be looking at the trip statistics. I don't know if it has. I don't think it has the nav. It doesn't look like there is. But look at this. So no matter whether or not it's an entry level or mid-level or the top of the line, there are so many blank switches right here. Look at this. So first of all, this kind of laid out in a very interesting fashion, very Swedish kind of Saab and Volvo-like. But look at this. Not only does this car have blank switches, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 switches. I'm not counting these. But it has blank switches that you can push. Look at this. How is that? And for some reason, you can't push these 3 on the bottom. But you can push these, and they don't obviously do anything. And I don't know what's up with this. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever seen this before. So they definitely want to be buttons, but they are not. So maybe that's for the nav system. Maybe for something else. The heated seats, I do like how it kind of pops up. And you have the 3 settings. The shifter is okay. It's nice, I guess. You can shift here, you can shift here. You know, like this is a freaking rally car. But you know, so maybe somebody will do it. And then you have the little cubby right here. Oh, once again, these little metal pieces, nice. All right, so it's all leather. By the way, the leather is nice and soft, and this is the case for my air compressor. You know, glove box is locked. Okay, so I'm not gonna go there. Right here you have a few controls, and there you go, there's me. Obviously GoPro is resting nice and easy in my house, so this is a unscheduled shoot. Yeah, I mean, look, overall, it's not a bad car. Definitely not a bad kind of a little crossover thing. I mean, it is not my style. But, you know, from what I understand, she doesn't have a lot of trouble getting around in this thing. Nice little cubby right there. And once again, those WeatherTech floor liners. Let's just pop in under the hood just for, you know, for a more thorough exam. All right, so for a minute there, I thought we were not going to get the engine shot because this thing has the weirdest release. Look at this. I looked here, I looked here, I looked underneath there. I looked everywhere, and then I realized that, all right, so it's got 2 hooks. So like this side unlatched just fine. So that's what you release from the inside. This is what you release on this side. And I'm like, what is holding this thing? Until I finally found this. Wow. Unnecessary. All right, I don't know who wrote 8.5 on it. I don't know what that means, but it's a T6. So once again, I'll have to do a research as far as, you know, how it ranks up in the 2014 lineup. But yeah, it's nice and quiet. Pretty dirty, but you know, that's expected. I like this little vent here. I don't know what purpose that serves. Probably for water dispersion or something like that. But so again, don't really know how this thing all falls in place. But I don't know. Probably there are some drains here with a gasket kind of covering it all up. So, because there's some weird stuff happening here. But yeah, you know, normal, nice and quiet. Interesting. Now they have this motor oil, but yeah, once again, nothing really to report on, other than the very strange thing. But the hood itself is white and padded, so there you go. Alrighty, so let's get the air compressor out. And no, it's got memory too. Didn't even realize that. So, all right. So here we go. The light is off. The little compressor saves the day again. I tell you, this is the best thing to have in the car, probably right next to your jumper cables, because the few times you're gonna use it, it's gonna save you a whole lot of headache. So, all right. So look, the bottom line is, it's not a bad car. It's not a bad crossover. The seat is all the way back for me. I could use maybe another couple inches of leg space. It's not the most comfortable. I can't stretch my legs. They do hit the floor there. In the back, you got, yeah, not a whole lot of room. So this is probably equivalent of our Subaru Forester, the one that we own, our other car besides my town car. But overall, you know, it's not bad. You got nice steering wheel. It's leather wrapped. Got some strange things happening here, but at the same time, you know, every car has its own unique things about it. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut it off. Let's see. It's got 53,000 miles, so not even that many miles. All right. Yeah. So coworker helped. Volvo XC60 reviewed. Let's see, how do we do this? Do we just touch? Or no? All right, so we just touch there. It locks. So I guess the one thing left, which I'm gonna go to the other side to test. So what happens when you press this button? I don't know. Just something weird happens with the key. But other than that, it goes away. All right, so it does a little dance. Look at this. Does it like test the battery light or something? All right, well, I hope that didn't mess up her key. But in any case, all right, let me show you the streets of Chicago and we'll wrap this up. All right, so there is a good chance that by the time you guys see this, winter's gonna be over. But yeah, this used to be parking spots, which obviously do not exist at the moment. There's few people that are parked over there. I actually had to park all the way on the other side of the tracks because the few spots that were open in the morning, my town car just couldn't get through it. Like, I would start bogging down like right there. So, and obviously, like, if it was a matter of emergency, I would just gun the gas and consequences be damned. But I don't have a shovel with me. And I definitely don't want to sweep in the office. So yeah, this is how parking is. So people with SUVs are a little better here. I'm definitely not excited for this person. Obviously, they slept through the storm. Their car's all plowed in from both sides. Yeah, so look at this. This is going to be a mess. All right, everybody. That was a look at a Volvo. I know, not my usual stuff, but we'll see you next time with something different.